Hello there everyone, Gabe the Builder here, and today I thought I'd knock out two things in one video. So I've been meaning to sort down this set. I bought it on eBay and it was used, a few missing pieces. So I'm gonna part it out and see what I need so I can buy it. But also, more importantly, I'm going to be giving a channel update, so while I do that, I thought I may as well do this. So I'll be taking them apart and then sorting it. So first of all, the most important thing this quarter of the year, I guess, is the brickies. That has been my main focus. It's the reason I returned, and it's just one of my my favorite projects, and something I'm definitely gonna do when next year's comes around. So yeah, first of all, I'm gonna do it next year. Now the delay, I can't say I'm proud with that. I was just procrastinating, and then when the time came to finally finish it, I had it ready on Wednesday. It was supposed to be uploaded Sunday. I only had the script ready then and started filming. Now after that, I couldn't export the clips in time. It was taking forever to export them because my Wi-Fi was super bad. That's not an excuse, that's on me. I was procrastinating. I had all month to it, and I only gave myself 4 days, so yeah, sorry about that. And then it just came out now. It was super long to edit too. If you didn't see it, it was 40 minutes long, so that was a lot of editing time. And then also, just the exporting, I needed to re-export it multiple times because the video, um, well, I just didn't have enough storage on my computer because it was so big. Not that I have much storage on my computer, but it was still a lot. Now, I'd say I was proud of it, and I'm talking about the main event here. The others we'll talk about in a second. The main event, I was really, I don't want to say I was too excited with it, how it turned out. I'd say it turned out good, and I'll talk about me doing more face stuff in a second, but for what it was, I think it's good. Now, I think I could have done a lot more with it if given more time, more resources, and just a bigger community. I had a lot of ideas, but I just couldn't do with where I was at. So, although it was fine this year, I really want to step it up next year. So, expect to see that. Now on the shorter videos, each one, I've got to say, I think most of them were good. The later ones, I think they were a bit unnecessary, like who's gonna watch the best prices when some of the sets are already retired, and the best concepts, I guess, but some of them, just didn't feel like they needed to be in a video. I guess I could add them on to another one. Also, some that just affected the entirety of my videos was that around mid-February, I went back to school, so I had a lot less time. Now, I can't say that, I wasn't doing anything, but I just didn't have as much time, because each day I'd lose about, 2 to 3 hours each school day, so going in, so that's 10 hours a week that I could be working on a script or an idea, which is part of the reason why moving on to our next thing, why there weren't as many Dream Theme and Lego Legends. Now, I really like the series, but they're time consuming if I want to do them right. For Lego Legends, first of all, there's a lot of research that goes into it. Um, it, like, depending on the franchise, there's things you gotta watch, whether it's movies or if it's a book or video games. And although I'm not gonna play video games or watch movies if I can't, there's still the shorts and just all the research that goes into it to really learn it if I want to give a good representation of the theme. And for Dream Theme, if I want to compose a good pitch, then I want to be able to have it really thought out. So I've been working on the next Dream Theme for about 2 months, and it's still in the development phases of the idea. It was one of the first ones I had when pitching the series, but I it just is so much work for what I want to get out of it that, well, it's just hard to do it unless I'm going to rush it, which I'm not going to because this is an idea I really care about. So rushing it's kind of like not doing it justice. So yeah, they're not stopping, but they take a lot of time, and if I can't post one every 2 weeks, especially if I'm posting every week, so I only have a week to work on it. So there's that. Also near the end, I was starting to do a few mocks. Now, I really like doing that. Also, I'm gonna put in like that one tutorial on how to sort. I like doing them because they were easy enough to make, easy enough to edit, and they were just fun to do, and I enjoyed making them. And they're much more creative per se than listing my favorite sets in a year or whatever. So that's something I definitely want to do more. And I've been on break for the past week and almost week. It's almost over 2 weeks now, and it's been very fun uh, working on them. Though I have now basically fully depleted my collection of parts. Yeah, I'm run very tight on how many I have. So I'm not sure what to do because I can't just go and order some, and I'm not sure what to order even if I do. I'm thinking I'm going to start off by if I can find some deals on classic boxes, and then move in from there just because I don't want to spend too many dollars on it because I don't have too many dollars. Um, of course, birthday's coming up around August, so that I have some smaller jobs, like not really jobs, but work that I'm doing. So I have those that I could count on, but I'm not gonna just wait on that. So, yeah. Now, in addition, I would like to work more creatively. In the beginning of my Indiana Jones video, I was doing that sketch. I did it in one of the Brickies episodes at the start of the Lego News thing, which, oh yeah, I gotta talk about that. I just enjoy doing more creative ventures, whether it's in filmmaking or in mock building, because you see a lot of YouTubers where it's just reviews, and although that's something I enjoy watching and I'm not trying to belittle them, it's not something I necessarily want to do because it's going to be harder for me to find a market there when it's also something that I can't do because I don't live close to a store that sells Lego because I'm about 800 miles away, or no, 500 miles away from the nearest Walmart or Target. But I just also think mock building is a much more creative venture for me than giving what I think about a set. Now, I will still do that in the Brickies, but it's also just cheaper because I don't need to buy the set. And it's just more enjoyable, and then I can make a fun little show about it, and it's more interactive how I'm planning to do the Brickies in the future. Now, let's go back to what I was saying, the news thing, why that was delayed. Had it ready, but I failed to export it properly, so it was exported, but then I deleted it before it was fully uploaded, so that's my bad. With the more Disney Plus shows, if I can link more creative things to it, like making custom figures, stuff like that, in Wednesday's video, I believe I'm going to talk about. Wait, no, not Wednesday. No, one super down the pipeline that I was preparing since I'm on break. I'm going to talk a bit about my old series, like the Lego Rebuild, where I take a set and just rebuild it like I did with Anakin's Pod Racer and what's in the future video. So that's something else I'd like to do in the future, more of that, since if I don't have parts in my collection that aren't in sets, I use sets, but I've also sorted them, so keep them sorted. Hit two birds with one stone. So I think that'll work out. One more thing, my other channels, I want to focus a lot more on them because there are other ways to express myself in different ways. For example, Minecraft channel, it'd probably just be streaming with my sister, but we have a lot of fun on there, and we'd like to share it, not necessarily for other people, but just so we can see it in the future and laugh with ourselves. And I used to post on there for my Minecraft World Boardwalk, and we just like to do more of it now. Right now we don't really have the parts or the software to do it. We have OBS, but it hasn't been working. We've tried twice now. That's some we'll keep trying at. But then the other one, my movie and film channel, well, movie and book channel, all things fiction. It's called Fictional Fanatics. If you want to check it out, the other is Gabe the Builder too. It's really fun. We've got one video made. I'd like to make one before the next Moon Knight episode, give my theories. I'd also like to post twice a week. That's a bit ambitious, and I'm not necessarily gonna be too strict with it. But if I can get 2 videos in a week, I think I'll be super productive. And I'm not saying 2 videos on this channel, 2 videos total. It might be wherever. It might be on this channel, 2 on here, 1 on one on the other, 2 on another. Wherever I just think if I can speed up editing, I can be a lot more productive and just share my interests more. I think that's about it. Maybe more jokey and creative videos. More of my tutorials on how to do things like the sorting or how I build mocks or just things like that. So stay tuned for that. Besides that, I'm not sure there's much else. So thank you for watching. Oh, sorry. One more thing this time. About a week ago, I reached 1,000 total views on my channel. Now, if you didn't know, I've had this channel before I started posting again in December. I had it since about December of 2019, maybe October, and I've just been posting on there on and off. I had about like 3 consistent months around when The Mandalorian was airing. Kind of tied in with that. Did some stop motions for it, some customs, and not just that. And then when the pandemic started, I went on a big review thing where I was just reviewing all my old sets. I have them. Some are public, some are on unlisted playlists. So if you want to see them, wouldn't recommend it. A lot of them aren't that good. But if you want, you can. So I got 1,000 total views. Now a lot of them are just those old videos that for some reason took off. Like I made how to build a baby Yoda. I put a Yoda head on top of a brown 1x1 brick. That got 300 views. Or random Mario video. Just the most random things. But yeah, it got done. Yeah, 1,000 views, that's not too bad. My most popular video since coming back, it was the, what's it called? My, my Indiana Jones video, which, I mean, I'm proud of that one. It's one of the ones I like. It wasn't the news one, although that's also doing pretty good. So, yeah, just, thank you all for getting me here. I wouldn't have been able to do it without you guys. So thanks so much. And yeah, thank you for watching. Thanks for, even if this is your first video, or you've seen all of them, thanks for sticking along with me. And yeah, once again, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. And until next time, Goodbye.